and hit the spot.
Topical back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. Today I have a Tarantino bracket. The bracket is going to be Tarantino's best kill in a movie, and I'm going off of how cool that shit looks and the impact it has on the film. Very simple. First off, we got two very impactful ones. We got the hangman getting killed in The Hateful Eight. His food is poisoned. And then we got Calvin Candy dying by Dr. Schultz. Much cooler, but plot-wise, I'm going to have to go with the hangman's food being poisoned, because that movie doesn't go anywhere without that. It's just a bunch of strangers in a cabin. They keep their peace and go their separate ways. They have to find a whole other way to have that conflict. Calvin Candy, I mean, we have conflict throughout the entire film, and that's not even the main kill. That was more of King Schultz's kill. So I'm going to go with The Hateful Eight and the Hangman. Next, we got a Kill Bill on Kill Bill crime. We got the death of Bill and the Crazy 8-8 scene. This is meaning versus coolness. One of the greatest fight scenes of all time is Kill Bill versus the Crazy 88. The Bride versus the Crazy 8. I'm sorry. What it takes from other films to make it look so beautiful and artistic is incredible. And yeah, she finally kills Bill, but it's a little underwhelming in my opinion, so I'm going to go Crazy 88. We got Stuck in the Middle with You, the ear scene from Reservoir Dogs, and the Nazis and Hitler's death. I personally think Inglourious Basterds is overrated, so I'm going with the ear scene. The Hateful Eight poisoning food versus Crazy 88 scene. Because Crazy 88 scene is like senseless violence done in the best way possible, but this really gets the plot going. So, this is difficult. But that's just, she's fighting them to get to a member of the clan, where there's only so many characters in the Hateful Eight. So, again, without that, the movie really, you have to rewrite it and go in a totally different direction. So I'm going to go with that. But the ear scene, I do think, is better than the poisoning of the food. The iconic Stuck in the Middle with You, the impactfulness of Mr. White, Mr. Brown, I can't remember his name, I think it's Mr. Brown. Just like, he's a true heel. Like, he's a piece of shit. He's killing this cop. I'm a cop. That conflict, and that really takes the movie to the next level. So I'm going to go with Reservoir Dogs. And on the other side of the bracket, we got Orinda and the Bride fighting versus the death of Vincent with the Pop-Tarts. That's cool as shit. However, the meaning is more so in the Orinda fight. That's the first big boss she fights. So, and it's cool as fuck. Well, I mean, you got the Rain, Lady Snowblood. Great stuff. Another Kill Bill, death of Buck. It's pretty brutal, but he deserves it, and that helps you side with the Bride, because of how shitty Buck is, and that really gets you on her side, and that leads to the movie Big Toe. And then you got just straight coolness. You got the introduction, the turning point of where Stuntman Mike becomes a psycho in the car crash. It's cool as shit, but the Buck thing with the pussy wagon and everything, that's just more entertaining overall. So I'm going to go with the death of Buck, because she's paralyzed. It's like, how's she doing this? Crazy. And it just really makes you root for her. Then we got, oh man, I shot Marvin in the face. And then the death of the Manson family. Great scene. A lot of good kills. I mean, the main one here is the dog food and the dog with Austin Butler before he was really a name in Hollywood. I Shot Marvin in the Face is too classic. I'm going to go with that. Even though that one probably would have made it to the second round if it faced just about any other fight. Oren versus Buck with the Bride on both sides. It's cooler and it has more impact. I'm going with the Oren fight because that's the first big boss. Quentin Tarantino made it feel super impressive she got that far, and then made it feel like it was a challenge. So that one gets a dub for me. But shooting Marvin in the face, for me personally, is hilarious. It's cool because it splatters. The dialogue is phenomenal. The impact of it, and that's my favorite storyline, is at Jimmy's house and the wolf. So, biased all the way, but Pulp Fiction gets the dub. But we have a challenge now. Shot Marvin in the Face are stuck in the middle with you. The Vega brothers at it in the finals. So that's pretty fucking brutal how he kills the cop in Reservoir Dogs. It's a little uneasy. It has more impact. Based on that, non-biased, it has to be the ear scene, stuck in the middle with you. Not Mad Mickelson's. It's something. The name of the movie is Mr. Brown, I believe, and last name Vega. He gets the dub as the greatest Quentin Tarantino movie kill of all time. Personally, I would have went with the death of the first Brittle brother in Django Unchained. That's the greatest, one of the greatest hero moments in all of cinema. But that's just me. I like the way you die, boy. Definitely should have made my own. If I missed any other than the one I mentioned, the Brittle brother and Django, let me know in the comment section below. Scoring up the like button, share the video, and subscribe.